This is episode 2 in a 15-part series of the building of a double neck guitar right here at Cochise Guitars. And in this episode, we're going to start to work on the body of the guitar and the neck of the guitar. Right here, you can see I am routing out an area in the body so that we can install a 9-volt battery box, because the pickups for the bass part of this guitar are going to be active pickups, and they require that you have a 9-volt battery to power them. So that's what we're doing right here, and that's where the box will be installed. Now, one of the things I thought was silly about this kit, it had one output jack hole, which makes no sense because you wouldn't play the bass side and the guitar side through the same amp. So I'm installing a separate jack for the guitar and a separate jack for the bass output, so that you can route them to separate amps or separate channels on your mixer or whatever situation you're in, so that you can actually get the most out of the guitar. Right here, I'm trying to remove some of the tooling marks on the wood. Once again, these kit guitars, they are what you make them. In the hands of a professional, you can actually get a pretty sophisticated product out of them. If you're just an amateur and you want to have fun building your own guitars, and that's fine. But for me to get the finish that I'm looking for and the final product to be in a pro standard, there's a lot of woodwork that needs to be done. So what I was doing there was pretty much leveling the surface and removing some of the mars and the scrapes and things that I can't cover when I put the primer coat on. Right here, I'm reaming out the holes. All these kits come with holes drilled basically for import pots, and of course I use either CTS or Burns depending on the application. So we need a little bit larger holes. And now I'm wiping the body down with a solvent to remove all of the oils and excess sawdust or whatever was left over after the sanding of the body. And right here I'm taking a dress file, which I'm dressing the frets. It's so much easier to do this work before you finish the guitar neck. I don't mean finish by being done with it. I mean finish by whatever finish you're going to apply to it, whether it's a satin finish, a gloss finish, or whatever it happens to be. The best time to do your fret work is way before you do that stuff, so you don't have to worry about messing up the finish, and it gives you a little bit more opportunity to do a great job. So right here I'm taking the ends of the frets and making sure they're not sharp, and I'm rolling them over so they have a nice smooth finish when you go up and down the neck. Now I'm rocking the neck, so I'm checking each fret to see if there's any high frets, and I'm marking them when I find them. One of the things that was a little disappointing with the neck on the guitar part, the bass was halfway decent, but there were a couple of frets that actually had become unseated. And what I mean by that is a lot of people will start looking for high frets, and they think, oh, I'll just level the whole fretboard. And actually, that's not really necessary. You're doing two things in that situation that are kind of bad for the instrument. First of all, to take a sanding beam and remove a lot of material from the frets, you pretty much are shortening the lifespan of the frets and the fretboard, so that eventually the customer ends up with the guitar is going to have to either get the thing refretted or just put up with a lot of dead spots on the guitar after a few years of playing. So I hate to remove material if I don't have to. And if you look at it closer, you can actually see that the frets are coming out of the fretboard. And so what I'm doing here is using super glue, and I'm actually gluing the frets back down into the board. So they don't need to be sanded or they're filed down to match the other frets. I'm using a fret hammer, and I'm actually doing what they should have done when they first installed these frets. It's to check their work and make sure they weren't sprouting out. Some things can happen in transportation, but I doubt if that happened. Anyway, that's the end of episode 2. I hope you join us for episode 3. We're going to show you some other tricks and tips to make your guitar a little bit better right here at Cochise Guitars.